The school system will never teach you about money. The school system was designed to teach you to be an employee, but never about money. But I have to share what I know. We become creatures of our own habits. And until we break the habit, we don't change. Don't tell people what you know.
Right.
Keep them poor. But when they say, I can't afford it or I can't do that, they become what they say. And I made so many people, I can't afford it. You think I made of money? I have bad luck too. I've had financial crashes. I've had people stab me in the back, but they're all good because I grow from it. That's spirituality.
Right.
You know, people who are afraid of making mistakes, like they teach in school, they don't ever grow. And the average person, the reason they're poor is they haven't failed. You know, they play it so safe. They haven't made any mistakes like they're taught in school. That means they don't learn anything. Don't make mistakes and don't ask for help. And if I didn't ask for help, I have my accountants, my attorneys, my bankers, and all that. You know, I go into business like a rugby team. You know, boom, boom. But the average guy is standing there, oh, I'm an A student. I'm going to do this all on myself. And a bunch of rugby players run you over. And you go, well, they're not playing fair. Yeah, well, you're playing stupid. You should have a team. You should have accountants, attorneys, and bankers, and all that stuff. But that's not the game I want to play. I said, then don't play the game. You know, the game of business is played with accountants, attorneys, bankers, hate to say it, politicians. You know, you got to know the game. Every time I failed, it was like, good. I said, okay, what have I learned? Most people only want to be right. They only want to be positive. Well, you can't have that. That's not reality. You've got to change what we teach our kids. Poor people say, I can't afford it. I can't do that. I don't have time. Because it's an escape. It's an escape. You know what I mean? It's easy to say, I can't afford it. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I can't go to the gym. You know, when you could go to the gym, but no, I can't. Truth is, I'm just too lazy to go to the gym. A question opens the mind, a statement closes the mind. See, when you say, I can't afford it, your mind shuts down and you become what you say. How can I afford it? How can I do that? You know, what would it take or why should I do that? Your house is not an asset and the rich don't work for money. It's about financial independence. You gotta find a real teacher versus a fake teacher. And a fake teacher is somebody who doesn't do what they teach. And a real teacher is doing what they teach every day. To be rich, you have to give something. You know, I have to produce books and games, and I purchase real estate, I provide housing, provide jobs and all that. That's why I'm rich. The way you get rich is you solve other people's problems. But you gotta have the basic knowledge of taxes, debt, financial statements and all that. If you don't wanna learn it, I can't help you. It's our ability to do more with less. So you look at our cell phone now, it has more horsepower than the Sperry computer 50 years ago. You know, that's doing more with less. So humans are getting more and more powerful. We have more power to us. Unfortunately, we're not evolved as human beings. We gotta evolve. One generalized principle is emergence through emergency. So when you look at the word emergency, the base word is emerge. And what Fuller says, the only way humans evolve is via emergency. Our banks have ripped us off immensely. They're just a bunch of crooks. I don't know how they can live with themselves. But you know, the bankers rip off trillions and they get bonused in billions. Nobody goes to jail. That's the sickness of our society. It's kind of self-defense, teaching people what schools will not teach us. And a lot of people would rather sit in the stands than be in the game. So what I say to young people is you find your game. So my game financially is business, number one. Second is real estate. One of the most important things you have in your life is time. It's one of your greatest assets, or it's your liability. And the words are, I want to do what I love. That's the track. You see, in real life, sometimes you have to do what you hate. Like people think I like to write books. I hate writing books. But it fills my purpose in life. It's not my passion, my purpose in life. I had to learn what I didn't want to learn. I sometimes had to do what I hated. So the big mistake for young people is I'm going to do what I love. You know, they think about what they want to do, what they love. And what I'm saying to you, the millennials right now, invest in what you love. There's a very big difference. So number one is a business. Next is real estate. I love real estate. But most people can't do what I do because they don't have a business.
It was catch-22. So the reason I make more money is because it's not what I'm doing what I love. I do sometimes what I hate so I can have the assets that I love. I love having a business. So the business affords me the lifestyle I want. And then I invest in real estate. I've never gone past a piece of land or a building I did not love. And then what most people invest in from there is paper. And that's fine. That's stocks, bonds, mutual funds, savings, ETFs. And then the last one are commodities. And the four basic commodities, a lot of commodities like food. Farmers get rich, they provide food, which is good. I invest in food. I invest in avocado farms to provide food. Oil, gold, silver. So I invest in what I love rather than do what I love. Most people are chasing shiny objects. They want to make money. They're not building an asset. The reason they don't, this is the highest risk. The higher the risk, the more education it takes. I want to find how badly you want to learn. Just most people don't have it. They want a job, they want job security, they want a paycheck, they want a 401k. But the higher the risk, the higher the returns, but also the higher dedication, education, and study you have to go through. So today, and I'm making millions and millions, I make more in a day than many people make in a lifetime. But it was worth it. Did I lose? Sometimes, yes, but it was worth it. You go to here, you take no risk. That's why my poor dad was poor. He didn't like to make mistakes. If you have one last word that's very, very important for people to understand at a young age, and the word is called liquidity. You can buy a stock, you make a mistake, you get out. You buy an ETF, you make a mistake, you get out. It's good, it's important. The moment you go into real estate, you're not liquid. That's why you got to be smarter going in, because if you make a mistake, you can't get out. And you buy a bad piece of property, you write it down. And the same as businesses, you're in there, you're solid, you can't get out. Like if Rich Dad's gotten in trouble, with money, like all businesses are, I can't quit. Employees just quit and they leave. They run like little rats, but can't get out. So that's why liquidity is crucial. It's very important. But most people are not willing to do this study because they want to do what they love, rather invest and acquire what they love. So stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETF, savings are good because they're liquid. You can make a mistake and get out. But the word is liquidity. The less liquid, the higher your financial. You've got to be so much smarter. And most people, they have it. They have that ability to be that smart, but they rather do what they love rather than invest in what they love.